like girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know. They're on my stoop with a cigarette and a glass of wine ready to go. So you know there's gotta be something going down there.
Coming up on the Real Housewives of New Jersey after show.
Margaret told her some rumor she was making out with another guy.
She is very reckless in who she is gossiping with.
Like Laura's saying accurate.
The woman said a lot of crazy things about you, and I was just telling her just to be aware.
She goes to Teresa and Jennifer to try and ruin me.
She was hanging out with Margaret while she was reading DMs from Louis' ex.
These girls fall right into it. Dopes.
I was just trying to like help out a mom. She took an alpha from me and never paid me for it. And literally all my friends bought
Are you serious?
thousands of dollars from her store.
Jen Fessler had sex with Tony Soprano.
James Gandolfini's body is on top of my body.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey after show starts right now.
Marge, someone from your past comes up at lunch in Ireland.
I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Just telling her to look out.
For what?
For what? What do you mean for what?
For what?
Just some
Look
of the
at-
things that Laura said.
Yeah, so like Laura's saying accurate.
The woman said a lot of crazy things about you, and I was just telling her just to be aware.
She goes to Teresa and Jennifer to try and ruin me. And these girls fall right into it. Dopes.
I am grossed out by Laura, who I don't know, even like reaching out to Jen and Teresa. And she knew what she was doing, that it was going to surface.
He saw Melissa in the back seat with a guy.
And did she think that wasn't going to hurt Melissa? So not only are you attacking your ex-best friend, but you're also taking down people that have never done anything to you and that you don't know.
The whole Laura thing is like, there's always somebody waiting to talk in your past. Like, you don't engage with it. You know, like, Louis got 400 exes who want to talk to all of us. Like, you don't engage with it. You know, you just don't.
This woman was trying to get in touch with us for months. She was DMing me. I don't follow her. I didn't see her DM. She went to her stylist, who is Teresa's stylist, got the message to Teresa. Teresa called me. She came to my house. This woman told us that we needed to hear what she had to say. This is not us going digging. This is her coming to us. And you know what? I was intrigued.
I already knew that Margaret was speaking to Louis' exes. That's why she was putting those negative narratives out there.
Louis has to address the video. Everybody just loves you and is concerned.
I just wanted to be confirmed, and Laura confirmed it to me. She sat next to she was hanging out with Margaret while she was reading DMs from Louis' ex. And then I didn't want to hear other stuff, but then she was telling us other stuff, you know?
She told us that she heard about the Jackie and Evan rumor way before Teresa ever brought it to light.
When he goes to the gym, he's screwing around.
That she had heard that from Margaret. That was the first thing she said.
She said she contacted people in Westchester to find out the infidelity that happened with Bill.
Bill had an affair, everybody knows, and that's why he left his old job.
And she was saying that Margaret stays up till like 3, 4 in the morning, and Joe's always yelling at her, like, get off that iPad, get off that iPad. That Margaret purposely and strategically...
How would she know that, though? She there at 3, 4 in the morning?
Maybe Joe complains about it to her. Like,
maybe.
Laura, tell your friend she's on the computer again.
Maybe.
She didn't tell me your thing. She said she knew stuff. She said she talks about
I'm
Dolores
sure
too.
that girl was there a lot. I'm sure whatever.
They
That girl's
were
been there
friends-
since 5th grade.
Exactly. They've been friends since they're 12 years old. So she knows everything.
It does feel a little foul for your best friend to be.
No, it's not. Not if you your best friend.
How did she her though? But
She-
Jennifer said that she didn't do anything so egregious to her that she understood what this was all about. What
She
did she
said,
do to her?
I don't, that's, it was Christmas something.
They had a falling out, and Mark didn't invite her to Christmas.
Laura's gone through something with her family, and she spends Christmas alone. And after she went through something with her family, Margaret said to her, like, as God is my witness type of thing, you will never be alone on Christmas. And P.S., she was alone on Christmas.
And I remember we had this discussion. I had this discussion with Margaret. I was like, what do you mean by alone? Isn't she married? She's like, yeah. Did Margaret sleep with her husband? Like, why would she go so postal?
Well, I hope that Jennifer is spilling all of her darkest secrets to Laura right now, because when Jen and Laura fall apart, Laura will start making calls and throw Jen under the bus.
I don't think anyone is spilling their secrets to Laura anymore.
You'd be surprised.
Danielle, when everyone's getting ready for dinner, Jennifer shares some information with you.
Damn. I didn't want to
You
know
wanted
this.
to know though. You were. I didn't want to say.
It's about Melissa.
What is it?
Listen,
I really did not want to say, but at that point I thought you
was
had a right to
upset
know.
over the fact that it was about Melissa because I like Melissa. But you know, after getting torn up by Margaret so much about Arsenal, what you know.
I'm not going to have someone seeding bullshit all over the place. That's high school.
You can't even spell Arsenal.
You know, graduate.
Okay.
You were talking loosey-goosey in the mouth to your best friend.
Laura was telling me Margaret told her some rumor that somebody that works with both of them. He opened the back seat of a car and he saw Melissa in the back seat with a guy.
Okay, so you're saying these things, and now it just makes it all true. Like you do have an arsenal.
She knows a lot of on everybody.
The person who claims he witnessed it told Margaret that they were making out.
She was making out with somebody else?
She was making out with another guy.
And she is very reckless in who she is gossiping with. And I just thought, like, if I had a really good friend, I would not appreciate them gossiping with their circle
time
of
out.
friends.
I gotta stop you a second.
about my.
Gotta stop you. She's not reckless, and I didn't know this. She knew this woman for 20 years. I didn't know
40.
this.
40 since they're 12.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
I thought she was just a random friend.
Right.
She's not reckless. Trust me when I tell you. I tell my girls, everything.
About someone else, though?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know. They're on my stoop with a cigarette and a glass of wine ready to go. Well, so you know there's got to be something truth.
Well, then you should have stayed friends with that person. You shouldn't have burned your bridge with that person.
That's what I'm saying. You know something going down there.
Teresa, at dinner in Dublin, your wedding guest list is a point of contention once again.
You're going to keep pressing me and pressing me. Yeah, all right. I mean, did I say anything? What did I say?
Jennifer actually said something.
You didn't forget her. Not your mom.
Right, but you are through obligation. I was what? You are invited, like.
You think because of obligation?
What?
I said she has to invite Melissa out of obligation?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Ooh, ow.
I guess it sounds familiar because Melissa's sister said that at the christening, that I was only invited because of, what was her exact?
Formality.
Yes, thank you. You guys could flash back to that.
Why'd you invite me then?
It was a technicality, I think.
Excuse me?
I think it was a technicality.
Don't even talk.
Yes, her own sister said that.
I'm not saying that this is what I'm thinking. I'm trying to explain to you what my friend is trying to say and is having a hard time with, because that's what we do for friends. And then Teresa told me to be quiet.
All right, let me talk. Okay, I can handle myself.
Okay.
I can handle myself.
I'm just trying to help here.
Jennifer thinks like she's a mouthpiece for Teresa, which is so annoying. And then she just like sticks her foot in her mouth and makes every matter worse. Are you saying because of obligation?
What?
Jen, back that one up. Back that one up.
You're not helping her. Okay, so first.
But she's not making the situation better. Everybody's trying to make the situation better, and I swear to God, I think she's trying to make it worse. I'm not even f***ing around with that.
It's so annoying to me how Jennifer has to answer all of Teresa's questions. She doesn't let her answer her question because she knows she's going to say something wrong. So she literally makes Teresa stop talking and answers Teresa's question for her.
He denied it to me. I believed him.
I think you wanted to believe what you wanted to believe.
Of course.
It's kind of what Louis does too sometimes.
What are you shit with Margaret for?
Joe, did you leave?
Best
Come on.
friend. I'm
What are you?
Come on.
Louis does the same, right? But Jennifer does not let Teresa speak.
At the end of the day, I'm just sometimes trying to articulate what I feel Teresa is trying to say.
Can I say something? From what I can gather, Teresa is disappointed in you, Melissa.
No one's answering for me. Why does Teresa get a little puppet? She doesn't even have to answer questions anymore. She just sits back, she's like, that bitch will answer for me. Okay.
I think that they're all angry that Teresa has somebody that could kind of make out what she's trying to say before she says it. And maybe it wasn't the best delivery, but we know we have to take into account that Teresa doesn't always have the best delivery.
For your mom, it's like I invited a lot of the moms here. I didn't think of it.
It's like you guys are sister-in-laws, but at the end of the day, you're family, you're friends. If there's true love there, none of that should matter.
They keep making a bigger deal of this than it is.
Like about your mom. And I swear if he would have told me, I would have been like, oh my God, yes, thank you for telling me. No problem.
I know, but when they asked you, you didn't say that. You said, oh, there's a history there.
Like, back in the day.
Like, I'm in a happy place. I'm getting married, so I want to be happy.
I think I just zone out now whenever anybody starts talking to me about like the wedding stuff, and like I just don't want to hear it. I don't want to get upset. I don't want to hear it. Just get married already, would you?